Aeons had come back to Saturn to die. 350,000 kilometers above the gas giant's one beige cloudscape, the wormhole terminus expanded, and the Void Hawk slipped out into real space. Sensors mounted on the strategic defense satellites patrolling the gas giant's designated starship emergent zone found the infrared glow straight away, as radar waves tickled the hull. Aeons hailed the nearest habitat with its affinity, and identified itself. The satellite sensors slid their focus away, resuming their vigil. Captain and crew borrowed the Bitech starship's paramount senses to observe the glorious ringed planet outside, whilst all the time their minds wept with the knowledge of what was to come. They were flying above the gas giant's sunlit hemisphere, a nearly full crescent showing. The rings were spread out ahead and 2 degrees below them, seemingly solid yet stirring, as if a gritty gas had been trapped between 2 panes of glass. Starlight twinkled through. Such majestic beauty seemed to deny their terrible reason for returning. Aezios's affinity touched their minds. "Feel no sorrow," the Bitech starship said silently. "I do not. What is, is. You have helped to fill my life. For that I thank you." Alone in her cabin, Captain Athene felt her mental tears become real. She was as tall as any woman of the 100 families, whose geneticists had concentrated on enhancing sturdiness, so their descendants could comfortably spend a lifetime coping with the arduous conditions of spaceflight. Her carefully formatted evolution had given her a long, handsome face, now heavily wrinkled, and rich auburn hair, which had lost its youthful sheen to a lustrous silver. In her immaculate ocean-blue ship tunic, she projected a regal quality of assurance, which always elicited total confidence from her crews. But now her composure had vanished, expressive violet eyes reflecting the utter anguish welling up inside. "No, Athene, please don't." "I can't help it," her mind cried back. "It's so unfair. We should go together. We should be allowed." There was an eldritch caress down her spine, more tender than any human lover could ever bestow. She had felt that same touch on every day of all her 108 years, her only true love. None of her 3 husbands received as much emotional devotion as Aezios, nor, she admitted with something approaching sacrilege, had her 8 children, and 3 of them she had carried in her own womb.